Alright, so you guys have been all out making money. Was everybody wanting to continue doing so, or?
Let's kill something.
Yes.
So I think what we wanted to do was visit the shop with the plushie.
Mm-hmm.
Then we were gonna do the horse thing, and if we had time after that, we would then go kill monsters.
Okay. So you guys wanna
Stab.
you wanna go to that place? So you're not far from it, so it's just kind of around the corner from where you're at right now.
Awesome.
Let me find it in the book, but we'll go ahead and as
I
you
burned
guys.
to the ground.
Alright, I'm recording. So so as you guys are coming around the corner, heading towards the old Zablob shop,
Zablob.
Guablo.
it's not in there. It was the random encounter.
It's 4 minutes.
I can't remember. And you guys already found Flume. Oh, there it is. Okay, so you see an old gnome peddler in the street. His name is Glorifer Amblewise, and he's trying to sell an old bag, or it looks like an old sack, a little bag, and he's asking people as they're walking past if they want to buy it.
I'll check it out.
What is this thing?
It's like an old bag. It's like a small bag,
Oh.
and he doesn't want to really let go of it, but he's wanting to sell it.
How much does he want?
20 gold.
My gold. For a bag?
What kind of bag?
Yeah, can I do an Arcana check to see if that bag is magical?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Gonna ask if I could do detect magic, but
Somebody roll me a d4 along with.
The fates have chosen 3.
Everybody's getting 3 except for me.
We're gonna go ahead.
You want to do 3?
The fates have chosen 3.
It determines what the bag is. All right.
no.
Well, 3 out of 4 say 3, so we're gonna go with 3.
The mystical
Alright.
3.
Watch
3
one
of
be
us
the
has
best
chosen
item.
3. The prophecy is true.
Looking at the list, I think 1 would have been a better choice, but all right. Yes,
Whack.
you can sense magic coming from the bag.
I'm going to whisper to Mornu, who's talking to the man. Seems to be pretty important.
I want to see if I can talk him down because I don't have 20 gold.
Step aside, old man.
He's kind of looking over his shoulder and everything. We look back at you. He says, "I really can't take any less." He's like, "I was asking 50, but you guys, I'm making you a great deal with 20."
I'm gonna do some insight on that, see what he's telling the truth or not.
Okay. An 8. He looks dead serious. It looks like he's just really wanting some money.
Don't mind the army of Tims.
I'm going to pull out the sack that I have, and I'm going to hand it to Ethereal.
Alright, Ethereal wants to try to do a sleight of hand and see if she can, like, inspect his and then, like, somehow switch the bags. Can she do that?
I'd say no, because he's kind of holding it right in front of you like this. So I would say, I mean, if you want to try, it's gonna be pretty high.
I'm gonna try.
Oh, jeez.
While she does this, I'm going to not cast anything, but I'm going to start preparing.
Come on, sleight of hand. Come on,
Locatos sees
sleight of
what's.
hand. Come on.
Locatos is kind of seeing what's about to happen, so he just kind of like starts reaching for his sword.
Alright,
Say 7.
7. Didn't go well.
Yeah, so you're like, he's kind of, what are you doing? He's like, I got the, do you want it or not?
I'll say I have to look at it first.
Has he not told us what's in this bag?
To open
No.
the sack.
No, he's not letting you look inside. He's wanting to, he's like, it's magic. And it's very, very good thing. A really good deal.
I tell him I
Tim
give
do
him
insight.
15.
15.
Tim do insight if he's telling the truth on the magic part.
We know it's magic.
Yeah. He was
I
able
didn't
to-
tell anyone that.
Oh,
I told Mornu about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I thought. Wait,
Um,
did I say that I was gonna do detect magic?
yeah, you can do it. Detect magic.
Tim will do detect magic.
Nornu would offer him $10.
4 on a D100.
I know.
Hey, he had the same chance to roll a 4 that he did have in rolling any other number.
You say that, but I don't believe it. These are weighted dice.
Roll 20 hacks.
So what is a ritual?
Ritual means, well, you can't do rituals because you're a bard, so you have to prepare. But otherwise, a ritual is 10 minutes plus the casting time, and you can do it for free.
For free?
That's a better number.
The 4 was 1 copper piece.
Seems like my asking parents luck here.
They paid him to do it.
Where's she parents?
Well, it's basically at this point it's my choice of what's in the bag. I was just trying to get an idea of something.
So how would Tim go about detecting magic? Would he just roll? Because I don't think it'd be very normal for a person to just sit there for 10 minutes just focusedly or intensely focusing on this bag.
Assuming that you have detect magic as a spell ready to go, for you it's 1 action, and then concentration for up to 10 minutes. So you basically go like this, and then for the next 10 minutes, anything within 30 feet of you, you sense magic in this way. And if you sense magic in that way, you see an aura around it, and you'll know what kind of magic it is. Like divination, enchantment, abjuration, conjuration,
Would
yada
that
yada.
be an Arcana check?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and cast detect magic on.
Okay.
So he's gonna sit there.
I'll see if he'll take 15 gold for it.
15 gold?
Yeah.
Now it does it, but it wouldn't let me roll it. What?
Detect magic is not a roll.
Yeah, it's just a.
It's
Oh.
an automatic. You detect magic now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
By either real.
So, then what do you roll?
Hi, Ren.
Concentration.
Hi, Ren.
He doesn't. It's concentration up to 10 minutes. He's doing detect magic, so he knows now what type of magic it is. Like divination, enchantment, yada yada yada.
I would assume that's probably an enchantment.
You should be able to look up the spell or the item, and it should tell you.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I mean, if it's an enchanted item, we would know, and it would be enchantment, right? I mean,
Well, there's some different things. Enchanted items are usually, I think, better. But divination items and abjuration items are also nice. Abjuration items are usually items that cast fireball or things like that. Enchanted items would be something along the lines of bull's strength, like a belt of strength or something like that. Or I could just be talking out of my butt. Who knows?
well, we have a compendium.
Google's the word.
I
Well,
don't really-
bare minimum, you know that the object is magical now.
yeah, I really don't see it saying what type of magic this is, but you do know that it is magic. But it does from what here. Roll a perception check on the bag itself. You guys could probably all roll a perception. 'Cause you're all standing there.
Ah, man.
Ren's not even looking at the bag. I don't know. Oh wow, more new.
She's a butterfly.
My
more new.
amazing perception.
You can tell from the bag there's nothing really bulging inside of it. It doesn't look like there's much of anything in the bag.
Buy it! I know what it is. Buy it!
$15 or gold.
He looks back at you. He says, "Really? It
Tim has 20, he'll pay him 20.
See, I want to buy something else, so I don't want to buy it.
I know, I got barely any money.
Tim will pay it for 20.
Yen's gonna stand there next to him. I hear 20. Do I hear 21? 21. Do I hear 21?
Yeah, I know you
But see-
guys didn't have a whole lot of money. The book, the sheet was actually saying 50. But
I mean, I don't really, I wouldn't really need this, but if it's what I think it is, it would be very useful.
Okay,
Tim
I mean,
will pay full price.
out of game,
Okay.
assuming that everyone thinks it's a bag of holding.
Yes.
Do we need a bag of holding now?
Well, maybe
Yes.
not right now.
Ethereal has always
Holy.
liked the idea of keeping dead people's bodies in the bags of holding.
Oh.
Oh, Tim.
Ethereal
Oh.
will pay for half.
It would be very useful throughout the campaign, and we would have one.
I mean, no doubt, later on in our journeys, a bag of holding would be needed. But right now, if you don't have the money to spare, I would think between levels 1 through 3, we probably wouldn't need it.
Alright.
Tim would like
Ethereal,
to buy it.
consider if this is a bag of holding, I will pay for half. If it's not, you owe me 10. But, because I like the idea of killing people and hiding their bodies in it so that nobody can pin the murders on us.
See, what I'm saying is that a bag of holding would be very useful for the entire party because it helps us. So when we find stuff, instead of, all right, well, who's got the weight to be able to carry this, it can just be like, oh, we'll throw it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
And then we just sell everything, make a bunch of gold.
As a DM, I say that the number one thing that most DMs do is, oh, everyone has all their belongings in the bag of holding? Guess what? Bag of holding's missing. Or you put a sword in the bag of holding? Oh, well, the sword pierces through the bag of holding and you've just lost everything.
Tim would like to still buy the bag for 20.
In game.
You don't want to share with me?
Yen's going, Tim said 20. Do I have 21? Do I have 21?
Technically, each of you could put in 5 if you wanted, and then everybody can just store their stuff in the bag or use the bag.
So he just admitted it was a bag of holding.
No.
I was gonna say you just gotta get.
I said you could store stuff in the bag. Use the bag.
Away.
Tim will buy it full price.
Okay.
She's
It's all Tim's.
all right.
This is probably gonna blow up in my face, but I don't care.
Turns out it's just one of those pellets we tried to sell. One of the sling bullets we tried to sell. It's still got a little bit of magic on it.
All I gotta say is you guys are lucky you didn't roll a 4 on the D4.
Was that a bag of devouring?
That's what I totally thought it was going to be.
No, number 4 had a shadow demon in it.
Oh,
That's okay. It couldn't attack us in the daylight. It'd have to wait till night.
But Tim would still like to buy the bag because all he knows is it's magical. He doesn't know what's in it or what it's but
All right.
Tim's like, hey, I got orcs after me. It's magical. It could help. All right.
he said, "Ooh, magic."
Magic.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Ew, a bug. No.
Ew, bug. No. Ooh, piece of candy.
I don't
It was
know
a bug.
Page just went. Dang it. I lost my page. I'm sorry.
I've already subtracted the 20.
Oh no, that's fine. I'll
Go
give
to
it to you.
hand him the gold, and the guy just disappears real fast.
He just goes.
No.
Tim's gonna do like a slow-mo yell in the rain. Even though it's not even raining.
Cyril's
that would've
just
happened.
standing above you, dripping water on
Yeah,
you.
it's like somehow there's like a ladder, and like people are dripping their water skins over you. So
No, my
Just have those gardening pails, which just
Tim
watering
always
can?
has a. Tim always
Yeah.
has a montage with him to make everything dramatic.
no. Somehow my PDF closed. Now I gotta find it again.
Tim needs to learn prestidigitation from Yin, just so we can do that.
Where's the peddler? There it is. Okay. All right. Back to where we were. All right. So you've decided you wanted to buy it. You're not going to let anybody else have a chance to buy it?
Yes.
Okay. So you hand him the 20 gold. He hands you he kind of throws the bag at you and takes off. he's
like
walking,
he starts running.
No, he's just walking fast. He's walking away. He's like, "Good day."
Would anyone like to step away from Tim?
Yes.
Locatos just kind of takes a step back, but
Ted,
has his head.
before you open this,
I've already.
are you wearing metal?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna have my spider familiar jump on Tim
Tim is afraid of spiders.
without Tim knowing.
Does Tim roll a perception now? Because he said without him knowing? I'm sure Tim would feel a giant spider on him.
Well, it's not a giant
It's
spider.
not a giant spider.
It's just a regular
normal-sized spider.
Yeah,
So
it's a
you-
normal
I
size
forgot
spider.
about that. I keep forgetting that the mask just goes away and it's like an itty bitty little spider, but I just imagine like the mask stays the
Owl-sized
same.
spider.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
weird
bird-eating spider.
or a spider-sized owl.
All right. So, what are you doing?
Tim's going to cautiously open the bag.
Bear in mind, cautiously.
All right.
Yeah, in all caps, cautiously.
So, you open the bag.
Oh no. If Tim dies, you're getting Amfudo. I don't care what you say.
Tim has a bag? What?
Yes, Tim has bag.
So you kind of, you're standing there next to everybody, and you're like, oh, you open the bag. There's nothing in it.
I hand you one sling bullet so you can put something in the bag.
Check to see if maybe it's just something invisible bag or
Can I carefully put my hand in the bag?
No. I gave you the sling bullet. Use the sling bullet.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the sling bullet in there.
Okay. After you
Can
drop
we-
the sling bullet in there, you no longer see it.
I instruct you to carefully reach into the bag and think sling bullet.
I do as he says.
You feel a sling bullet materialize in your hand, and you pull it out.
I instruct you to put your hand back into the bag and think gold piece.
I'm gonna reach into the bag and think gold piece.
Nothing happens.
Oh!
Oh man.
I think silver piece.
We're gonna just put your hand in there, start thinking of a bunch of stuff, see if there's anything in there.
Puts hand in bag, thinks bag of holding, pulls out bag of holding.
it's a bag of holding within a bag of holding.
Does same thing, just 20 times over, 20 different bags of holding.
I think I could be wrong. I think if you put a bag of holding inside of a bag of holding, something very bad happens.
Yeah, the universe would
Pretty
probably
sure.
explode.
Isn't it a
But-
portal to another plane of existence?
Here,
I think you're right.
I'll show you a picture. This is what you have.
Oh.
Yeah, you're lucky it's not the other bag.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I said sling
Oh,
bullet,
yes.
not your hand.
All right, so
Very
it
good.
can hold up to 500 pounds. Cannot exceed 64 cubic feet.
So you could also think of that as it can hold 5 dead bodies that are 100 pounds each.
I suppose.
Ethereal.
You know,
What the heck?
here's the thing you guys got to think of. You laugh at her because she's joking, but
Oh, I know.
it
Oh,
could be seriously useful if we end up having a fight in the middle of the street
Well, the
and
thing
have
is,
to get rid of something really quick.
but you're gonna have to chop up the body and put it in there. You're not gonna be able to put it in whole.
Sure you can.
Ethereal can tear them apart.
It doesn't say that it can only fit a certain height
Uh,
or size.
It has to fit in the opening though.
It doesn't
It
say
can
that there's
hold
any
like
size.
it holds a certain like cubic square of stuff. It has to fit within I believe, right, Levi?
Yeah,
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, it can
Oh.
hold a certain amount. But it also has to be able to fit into the opening of the bag. The bag only
It's-
opens so far.
It's
Fine.
basically like your house. You can only fit stuff into your house if it fits through the doorway.
Okay.
Can I put my bagpipes in here?
Well, worst case scenario, we start hacking it up in the middle of the
Yes,
street.
but you cannot forget that you put them in there. Otherwise, your bagpipes will be gone. You have to remember what's in the bag.
Yeah.
True, though.
And don't put anything
But-
sharp in there because you can pierce the inside and destroy the bag.
Right.
I was
Remember
more
that.
so meaning if I could, like, physically fit it through the size of the bag. Like the hole.
If correct me if I'm wrong. Bagpipes, they're just a big bladder with reeds that should be able to, when compressed out of air, should be able to slide in. Yeah, there's not like a expanded bladder that has to be expanded or anything, right?
You basically have Mary Poppins' bag.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, that's why they blow into it as long as they do to make sure that it keeps filled.
I'm not a bagpipe expert, so I don't know these things.
This is just random stuff that I know.
Tim?
I have researched stuff before, and that's just one of that I haven't.
Tim is now going to be excited and can't wait to tell Three Strings about it.
Give me a
His Three
perception.
Strings is the best friend.
Give me a perception check on the bag.
Uh-oh. It's like what I sent you guys earlier when the fight's over and the DM says roll perception.
16, huh?
17.
17. All right. You notice a symbol that's kind of been like engraved on the strap of the bag that you don't recognize.
Can
But it
I and
doesn't-
only I, or can the
No.
entire party see said symbol?
It's like a monogram, like some like you would see on somebody's shirt. You know, it represents something. It doesn't look like it's part of the bag. It looks like it's been put there.
Oh,
His question still stands. Is he the only one who sees it, or is he showing it to people?
That would be a question to him.
Yeah. Are you showing this to us, or?
yeah, I'm showing it to everyone. Like, yo, anyone know this? Hit me up, fam.
You want us all to do perceptions, or do we see it?
Yeah, you should be able to see it once he shows it to you.
What
Do we
what
recognize
knowledge
it?
do you want us to roll? Take in mind that I think if it's a symbol for the town, I think the only person who would know would be Ren. Unless it's a world symbol, then other people might know.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. See if anybody knows what it is.
Me?
What would you like us to roll? History. Probably not a nature,
Religion.
religion, or history, or just a straight intelligence check.
Let's do a history.
Everyone?
Yeah, Cookie Monster doesn't have a clue.
I'm telling you, this program, this web application hates me.
Let's see.
Everyone, though?
Ethereal.
Yeah.
You've seen this symbol before. You've seen it on other people that are walking around the city.
Okay.
It's not.
Did he just give me a stolen item?
It is a possibility.
He was eager to get rid of it.
And he was looking behind him.
The symbol you recognize it as in you've seen it, but you don't know what it is.
But it is a common thing here.
Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't say common, but you have seen it.
For people with out-of-game knowledge, can you describe the symbol, please?
That's what I'm trying to find it. Out of game, it's a faction symbol. But I can't find the symbol. I'm just trying. It says in the thing here, but I'm trying to find the actual symbol.
Faction as in gang?
Faction.
Or organization.
Like the
Faction.
Xanathar? Oh.
It's not the Xanathar, but yes, like the Xanathar.
Yeah, because we know what the Xanathar and the Zentarum symbols look like. All of
Right.
us.
I know, but I was
So we
more
would
so
know that.
meaning like this symbol is like something that gang like instead of having the tattoo on like them, they'd put it on to show like, hey, this is ours. Don't touch it.
Yeah.
So-
yeah.
I was more so meaning like, is a gang gonna be after Tim now?
Nobody
First
knows Tim
orcs.
has it. Just keep it in your bag. Don't carry it out. Just keep it in your stuff, and you'll be fine.
Store a bag inside my bagpipes.
No, so I come over to you and I'm like, hey, look, there's a symbol on here. Let me get that. I got a small knife. I'm gonna see if I can like pry off the symbol for you.
Slowly draws a rapier.
It's not even a dagger. It's a small knife.
Slowly draws a
It's a butter
rapier.
knife.
It's probably like a cheese knife, is what it probably is. I'm like, you want me to try to get the symbol off?
Does it feel like it was stamped on there or like engraved into it?
It looks like it's been pressed into the leather. It's like part of the leather now. It's just like been pushed in. Almost by magic. Like it was magically put into the leather.
I say just don't carry it out in the open and you'll be fine.
Pulls out drum with malicious intent.
So I'm gonna be really a mean person here. I would be like, looking at your bag, the strap is only held on by the hinges. You could just totally get rid of the strap. Keep the bag, get rid of the strap. You can find a new strap.
But is the marking on the strap?
He said the marking was on the strap, not the bag.
That's what I thought.
Well, that's what I said.
And if you look at the picture, the strap is on 2 rings that you could probably just detach.
Hold on, I'm looking at it.
But like Ethereal said, just don't wear it in the open and you'll be fine.
Keep it up. I'm just going to do a sleight of hand and take it away.
Well, it's
Draws
good
a
to know that we
rapier
have
with
someone in the
malicious
party we
intent.
can't trust.
I'm getting bored.
So you're gonna pickpocket your
Ready to
own
fight.
party?
Ready to fight.
All right. So what are you guys doing now?
Well,
We
we
were
were on
heading
our
to
way
that
to the
shop.
store.
All
Good
right.
to know that we have a murder hobo in our party.
Well, I don't want to just move on if you guys were doing something. Okay. I was looking at that, but all right. So you guys are going to the old Zablab shop.
But
So you guys walking in?
yes. Although I have put
You broke up there.
the bag of holding in my bag.
Okay. So you put the bag of holding in your bag, and you guys all walk into the shop. And as you walk in, a cloud of lavender-scented purple smoke trails out of the shop door as you peer inside. Every wall is painted purple, and every dusty knickknack on the shelves is dyed a deep violet. The hairless old gnome sitting cross-legged on the counter wears plum-colored robes. His cheeks are decorated with 9 purple face-painted eyes. The gnome lowers his pipe and exhales a cloud of lavender smoke before raising a hand. Hail and well met. Come browse the shelves of the most curious curiosity shop in the world.
Very curious.
I like. Everything's purple.
Yeah, as
Tim's
you
gonna
look
ask him
around,
how much for the plushie.
as you look around, everything on the shelf it seems like has been dyed or painted purple. Like all the knickknacks on the shelves are purple.
Is there a beholder plushie?
Maybe.
I will roll all the perception checks if I need to.
You stole the player's handbook from me, didn't you?
Maybe.
I'm gonna need it.
Then you're gonna have to come down and get it.
Boy?
Okay.
Okay.
Can't hear you, Levi.
Rocks fall, party dies.
No.
Brenda, stop!
Beyond the screen, I shall put my hand into the air, and the player's handbook shall materialize. Zoom.
It's a magic.
Effects not included.
Your character's Italian?
What would you think? I'm Italian.
Is he a
Do
plumber?
I look to you?
Is he a plumber
Tim
as
is
well?
Tim is just secretly Scottish or Irish.
All right.
I'm Milates.
All right. So yeah, you ask him if you can sell that plushie. He says that plushie that has special value. It's not for sale.
Can you get another one?
Can you make Tim a plushie?
We may be able to get another one.
Please.
I mean, I have to tell you, I am a fan of beholders. I think they are the smartest creatures ever. And I would love to even meet a beholder. Would be just an amazing thing for me.
I like the
Persuasion.
plushie.
Well, I've met a few in my time.
Oh, the knowledge you must learn from them. It must be amazing.
Yeah, that's kind of an interesting story. There was one time in Undermountain where I survived one of the gas spore attacks from one, and somehow I got some of his memories. Very fond memories.
A lot of that.
So he takes a deep inhale on his pipe and lets out another giant purple smoke cloud.
I'm using Mage Hand to just keep it away from both me and Tim.
Yay.
Where's that page? Sorry, looking through a couple different books here. Trying to find the knick-knack page in here.
While he's taking another long smoke, I'm gonna whisper to Tim, "How much money do you think a plushie is worth?"
At least like 3 or 4 gold.
Roll a d6, and it'll be that many.
As they're doing that, I'm looking around. Does it look like he has any weapons in here?
It looks like most of it's knickknacks, but you can tell that some of the stuff looks like it could be of value.
Ho ho ho, it was a 3.
Then, yeah, he can get you one for 3 gold.
Do you have enough gold, Tim?
I do have enough gold. Tim is just going on a shopping spree all of a sudden.
I'm gonna spend all your gold.
Does he have any potions in this shop?
That aren't
They're
purple?
all purple.
No.
Yeah, he has, I'd say he has,
Purple ones?
a couple purple dyed, ones. A healing potion, maybe.
I think we're all too poor for that.
I'm not sure what other potions would be purple.
I think the liquid would be what it would be, the whatever color it would be. He would just dye the glass purple.
Yeah.
Well, potions are magical things. You can only put so many ingredients in them for them to be that magical thing.
Right.
So it would just make
Purple
more
glass.
financial sense to just get purple glass.
Yep. What kind of potion are you looking for?
Healing.
What book is that in?
The potion of healing should be in the player's handbook.
Also, don't mind the army of Tims on the screen.
I'm trying to find the items page. The spells. Spells list.
You're probably wanting chapter 5.
Equipment?
Yeah, it's probably an adventuring gear.
Okay. I was gonna say it's not listed in there.
Yeah, potion of healing says 50 gold.
50?
Why does Locatus's character look like a balloon?
Oh, I put it's supposed to like symbolize monocle. Since somebody drew like a monocle on her eye, I just put my token there.
Oh, are you guys still on that one?
Yeah, we.
Oh, here, I'll move you over.
Hey.
You guys are just kind of walking around the city right now, anyway. Trade goods.
I like 'em big, I like 'em chunky.
He says, "We got a special deal on some
Didn't realize my mic was on.
Well,
cheese." All right, Kate, I found the page I was looking for. Roll a D100. D100. Five.
A 5. What is with these demon rolls?
So you see on the shelf something that catches your eyes, a little sparkle. You see a brass ring with a purple line running around the outside of it. And
Everything is purple.
Captain, permission to commence butt wiggle.
And as you look at it,
Granted.
you see that there's not a single mark of tarnish on this, and makes you think that it will never.
Ethereal's just gonna like point at it and be like, "What are this?"
That's a ring. It'll never get dirty. It always stays nice and bright.
That's it.
It'll sparkle always.
It'll never tarnish.
That's it.
It will always
Oh, it does.
sparkle.
That's all it does. And it's and it's beautiful.
But it's sparkly.
No, thank you. She'll walk away, start looking at other things.
Roll another D100. 79. Your eye comes to an invitation to a party, but there's like bloodstains all over the side.
Oh.
He says, "Oh yeah, that was an invitation to a party that I went to, and the guest of honor was murdered in front of everybody."
So why are you selling this?
Have to get rid of memories somehow.
He takes in another deep puff on his pipe. Memories.
Moving on.
Roll another one.
What?
33.
33. The next thing on the shelf that you come to is a glass vial filled with nail clippings. They're all painted purple.
We're just gonna go through all 100 items.
Okay. Ethereal no longer is interested in anything. The novelty of everything being purple has thoroughly worn off.
Yet you wanted to fill a bag of holding with dead body parts.
Oh.
See, tabaxis value curiosities and things that hold mysteries, but once they discover what the mystery is, they don't really care for it so much anymore.
Out of game, this shop was there to give you that hint of the jumping. It's a knick-knack shop. But
Way.
And none of these items are interesting enough to actually want.
You know.
So she's done.
there's a whole list. There's a whole list of
Back
stuff.
outside. I'm done.
Tim's just gonna be looking around for a little bit.
Team is sick.
Let's see. Maybe we can give you a chance at something. What were you looking for earlier? You said you wanted a longsword?
Yeah.
All right. You see a small weapon rack in the corner. It's got some fairly
Purplish weapons.
used weapons, and you see that they've all been painted or dyed purple in some manner. Either the leather wrappings have been dyed purple, or they've got a purple metal that's been put through them. In one way or another, they've all got purple on them.
Does that mean they're Vorpal swords?
What? Warp?
Vorpal longsword.
All right. There you go. Vorpal swords.
How much?
15 gold.
Okay.
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 Why do I feel like something's gonna backfire?
Is it really a Vorpal longsword?
I don't know what do you mean by Vorpal?
At that point, you shouldn't have even brought that up.
I'm kind of curious whether I should tell you now or not.
I'm not. I don't think I want to know.
It's extra special.
It you gain a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. In addition, the weapon ignores resistance to slashing damage. When you attack a creature that has at least one head with this weapon and roll a 20 on the attack roll, you cut off one of the creature's heads. The creature dies if it cannot survive without the lost head. A creature is immune to this effect if it's immune to slashing damage, doesn't have or need a head, has legendary actions, or the DM decides that the creature is too big for its head to be cut off.
So that's a legendary magic weapon. By the way, it's not purple at all.
Yeah, I don't think that's
It's,
Okay. It's
has
just a
black hilt, black guard, and a red blade.
Oh, it's red?
Yeah, I can post a thing in Discord.
okay.
Okay. So it's just a regular purple longsword
Yep.
for 15 gold?
Yep. Just
Okay.
regular... And as he saw Mornu starting to walk out, and he says, "If by chance you guys come across anything else that's purple, I'm always willing to buy."
Good to know. And then Ethereal will leave as well.
Does he have purple paint by chance?
Why, yes, we do.
Is there a loot?
A loot? Sure.
Yeah, it's a
Oops,
purple loot.
Sorry.
Yeah, he might be able to work something out. He's like, if we don't have it, we might be able to get it.
Do you have a purple loot or not? Or a regular loot or not?
You're already putting a down payment for the plushie.
Yeah. Look, a plushie is a plushie, but a loot, I would be playing a lot.
A plushie is a plushie, but a loot is a loot. Come on.
Do you know all the possibilities that I could do with a plushie? I could have an enchantment where people get an infectious disease, throw it into a room. People's like, it's a plushie, let's pick it up, and then they get like death.
Okay, do you like the plushie because it's a beholder, or do you like the plushie because it's a plushie?
I like the plushie because it's a plushie.
So he walks back to the back room, and he comes back out, and he says, "You're in luck. I just got a loot in the other day. It'll be 35 gold."
Holy crap!
You could try to get a custom-made loot that's made mostly out of plushie.
Are you serious?
Or a plushie like loot.
A plushie like loot, yeah. I mean, if you
That's
if the
shaped like a
DM,
beholder?
you know, gives it a price, he can make it.
Please, please. Tim needs this.
He sits, he thinks for a while. He's smoking on his pipe. He says, "I might
Tim
know."
at this point has just said, forget the plushie, give me the plushie loot.
He says, I think I might know a woodworker that could work something up, but it's not going to be cheap. He's sitting there thinking for a while. He says, we might be able to make this for around 50 gold.
Why would you crush my
Or
dream?
50 dragons. Well, you gotta...
I tap Tim on the shoulder and say, maybe Ren would love to give you this loot for you. I mean, after all, he's rich.
That's a little expensive there.
It's a loot.
A little expensive.
Still a loot. Nice. Pretty place.
My parents aren't exactly giving.
Play. Nice.
Oh, this is going to be a heavily edited.
I'm willing to play for play.
All right. Don't you have
I'm willing to play for loot.
Don't you have 2 instruments already?
Bagpipes and drum. Could I make exchange drum for loot?
It's not very purple now, is it?
Didn't Yin get purple paint?
I have not bought the purple paint.
Just tell him you'll be back in like 10 minutes.
I'll be back in 10 minutes. Don't you go anywhere.
All right, you realize he
Don't
would
even move.
he would have to have it made, and it's going to take some time. So, out of game, I would wait on that.
Would he be willing to buy my scimitar?
Is it purple?
I'm gonna whisper to you. It's always nice to have a second weapon.
Yes.
I currently have 3.
From what?
That's why I was asking. Would he be willing to buy it?
Is it purple?
You can make it purple. I mean, it's not that difficult to make a weapon purple.
Where was that page?
Yeah. Hey Yin, would you be willing to teach me prestidigitation?
You gotta learn how to say it first.
I'm not. Can I teach you spells?
So
I don't think a bard can learn spells like that. I think you have to be.
I think a bard can learn spells from another bard.
Time to go ask 3 strings.
So he looks at your sword and he says, "It's kind of the wrong color. I'll give you 10 gold for it."
I'll haggle with him. 13.
11.
12.
Done.
All right.
20?
So, as you make the trade of those, so you basically got a new sword for 3 gold, right?
Yep.
Wow.
And is there anybody else that wanted to do anything in the shop?
Recall the plushie. I am saving every bit of gold for that plushie loot.
Oh, good lord. What did you do?
So, I'm going to tell him to cancel the order on the plushie.
Okay.
I got other things in mind.
All right.
By chance, does he sell any like beholder pens?
Pins?
Pens.
Like one you would wear on your shirt? Pin?
Yes, like one you wear.
He kind of pulls out a box and he's looking around and he finds a little carved beholder and it's been painted purple. And he said, "Is this what you're looking for?" It's got like
so
a little...
it's like carved out of metal or is carved out of wood.
Yeah.
No, not out of wood.
No, not out of wood. He puts it back in there and he's digging it all around. He pulls out one that it looks like it's a bone of like a painted bone. He's like, how about this one?
You know what? We'll hold off on that. I'll come back for you.
Okay. All right. So has everybody left the shop now?
Yes.
Okay. What are you guys doing now?
Tim would like to go to 3 String, see if he can teach him prestidigitation.
You guys are kind of wandering around this time, huh?
Yeah.
Were we not heading to the horse thing?
Tim
I'm down
forgot
for it.
about that.
Yeah, let's do the horse thing, and then you can go learn some prestidigitation, if 3 Strings even has it to teach.
Prestidigitation.
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 Presto Bismo.
Pepto-Bismol. All right, let's go learn it.
All right. So when you guys were looking at the message board, it tells you to ask Benito in the House of Good Spirits in the Trades Wards if you're interested.
I look at Ren and be like, I still don't know where anything is.
Where are we? Where are we at?
The red square right above the Fillet Lane.
That's a ways north.
In the Trades Wards.
Boop.
House of Good Spirits.
Yeah.
I'm sure they've got a actual location on that someplace.
Oh goodness, it's 11:14.
No.
I project there.
Where?
Court of the White Bull.
When does
It's actually
Callie come home?
should be any time.
11.
Yeah, it should. I don't know where my phone is.
No bueno.
You have a computer in front of you.
No, I mean
He's checking to see if Callie texted him or not.
Oh. I thought I was trying to check the time. I was like, the time's bottom right hand corner.
She's not texted me yet, but I should probably check on that soon. But yeah, let's see. It's right. Draw a shape. We'll say it's right here.
Right where?
Oh, I was off. It's south of the green circle.
There it is. There it is.
It looks like it's the southern ward.
Hmm?
That looks like it's part of the southern ward, not the trades.
I'm looking at another website, and it says that's where it's at. So
Okay.
So we're
I
not
don't
too
know.
far from it.
yeah, so it's in there somewhere. All
Alright,
right.
we can go to like this or something.
Ren, you know you're amazing, because if I didn't have you, I'd be so lost in the city.
So
Now if we can just get your parents to give you more money.
you need to start charging people to take them around town. Be a tour guide.
I could.
On the way there, am I able to buy 10 gold worth of incense by the chance? Or incense or charcoal?
Incense and charcoal. I'm sure there was some purple incense back at that shop. You could have probably gotten.
I mean, that's fine. It just has to be 10 gold worth.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm sure that there was probably some in one of these places between here and there. So you guys arrive at the ale house of the Good Spirits. What are you doing?
We have arrived.
I shake your hand. Thank you so much. I'd still be lost without you. Okay, we're looking for a guy. We're looking for the House of Good Spirits.
Yeah, it says to ask for Benito in the House of Good Spirits.
Bento box. We're looking for a man who has a square face that looks like holds rice.
All right, so you guys walk up to the bartender. He's pouring somebody a drink, and he says, Benito, huh? He's usually here around this time. Try over on the back side of the wall. He kind of sits in the corner.
Do you want perception?
Yep.
Mine
From
is still
everyone?
0.
Yeah, 4.
You kind of turn around and you'll say, corner, there's 3 of them. 7.
You're like, no, there's 4 corners here.
Oh my god!
More news, no, like, no. That guy right there.
We're all debating. We're like, no, there's only 3 corners here. No, there's 4 corners here.
And then,
All the while, Tim and Mornu were like, "You guys are stupid."
You got what I was thinking.
I'm not good at looking.
so you guys, you see Tim and Morny just kind of shake their head and start walking to the only guy that's sitting in the corner.
He's the only one here just sitting in the corner watching us debate when there's no one else there.
Just for your guys' information, these rolls that I'm getting so low on, I'm getting like 4 or 5 on the regular roll plus my modifier. So it's just the roll is terrible.
Yeah. So you guys kind of walk over to the table. He's kind of sitting there drinking his ale. He kind of looks up. It's like, what can I do for you guys?
I push Tim in front. Tim, you explain.
What?
Name's Benito. What can I do for you?
I am Tim. We are here about job for horses.
Oh, so you guys are answering the ad, huh?
Yes.
I'm here representing the Anitos family. They recently acquired 4 new horses that are in need of taming, but the horse trainer that usually does it not available. So they've been put the word out for anybody that has good animal handling skills.
Why is he not available?
He's traveling.
Why is he traveling?
There was a shipment of horses come in down in Neverwinter, so he went down to take a look at them.
Why was there a shipment of horses in Neverwinter?
All right, Ethereal's gonna just walk up and put her hand over Tim's mouth. We accept.
All right.
We are very willing to.
The
You feel like when that happens to a little kid, they like lick your fingers.
Fingers.
so you stick out your tongue in between her paws.
Would she have the little cat beans that like
And you get a mouthful of fur and and Ethereal looks at you and
She
says, "No."
pinches his tongue with her claw.
And she goes, "I've had my bath today, thank you."
Tim still does not like this.
I'll ask him, what does the job pay?
Last I heard, they were offering 100 gold for every horse you can tame.
Wow.
My tail instantly perks up.
Any reason why not?
Ren can try some animal handling.
For 400 each.
Ethereal
Yeah,
will
I'll
move her hand
take-
for you, Tim.
We'll take it.
It's 100 per horse.
Or
And
yeah,
there's-
for
and there's
100 each.
4
400
horses.
total.
Yeah.
Assuming we can tame all 4 horses.
Well, yeah.
Ethereal is up for this task.
I'm sure.
Alright.
I'm sure one of us has some kind of animal handling.
Well, he
I
looks
have
at
a
you.
really good -1 here.
We're gonna assume that it's kind of late in the
Yes,
day
plus one.
after you guys did all your tricks and thievery and haggling in the purple shop. So it's gonna be late in the day, kind of late in the day, probably. And he looks at you, says it's gonna be a good day's travel to the east. It's a small farm out there. It's a family estate. I don't suppose you guys are familiar with the Antos.
I'm not.
Am I?
Yes, you would be. They're a noble family in Waterdeep.
I am familiar with his family.
One of a very influential family. So you would be very familiar with them. They're a higher standing family than your family.
So you would probably be eager to impress them and buddy up with them and get them to like you.
So that way they can give you money when your parents don't.
No, you need the connection.
Gotta get those connections.
I know what it's like to have friends.
All right. So
Tim will only have a plushie loot.
let's see. So you guys all decided that you're gonna go out to the family farm?
Yes.
Yep.
As we're walking there, how do you want to divvy up money? If you break the horse, you get the whole 100 gold yourself?
Sure.
No, we split it equally.
Now he's wanting to split it equally.
If we're all gonna try, why not?
Okay. Someone with a phone, a magical notepad that can do calculations. Do you want to do 400 gold divided by 6 people?
It's 66.6 repeating gold. So essentially, it's like
Okay,
66.
you all take 60 and I'll take what's left.
66.666667.
We'll just say everybody gets 65.
I mean, that's typically you round down anyway, so about 66 gold per person.
Yeah.
And the rest is influence towards the house.
Okay. Well, I'm ready to go.
All
I'm
right.
ready.
So he says it's a long journey that you guys are gonna probably wind up arriving about morning if you travel through the night.
That's fine. Is he taking us in a carriage, or are we going ourselves?
He said he can take you in the family wagon or carriage or whatever it is. So you guys can
Tim's just playing bagpipes.
you can do a rest while you're in the carriage on the way there if you want, or because it's gonna
Full
take
rest for me is 4 hours.
okay. Well, it's gonna probably take at least the length of a full rest. So you guys can get your
Okay.
you can get your rest in, or if there's anything else you want to do while you're out, because it's gonna be just kind of a empty road most of the way there.
I just realized I do need to see if I can find what's it called? A petrified something or other.
Petrified newt or something like that.
Yeah, petrified.
I would.
Petrified eye of the newt.
Do you not have a arcane focus?
I do. Oh, I don't need it. I thought I at least needed to have one.
Does the petrified newt cost gold?
No.
Then your arcane focus covers it.
Okay. Never mind.
So, after a long journey in the carriage, you guys pull up in front of a rather modest but well-built house, and has a big barn and a nice circular stable and a big yard out back where they do a lot of the horse training. You can tell that this is not your ordinary countryside farm, but it's not like an estate that you would see in the middle of Waterdeep. Benito leads you out to the stables, and when you get out there, you see a really young girl, probably 10, and Benito introduces you to see if it gives her name. Oh yeah, there it is. Lady Marla is her name. Marla Antos. And he introduced her as Lady Marla and said that their horses were a present for her. And points out the 4 stables with the horses in them and hands it over to you. What do you do?
Let's break these animals.
Let's go.
I do not advise breaking the horses that were for a birthday gift for a noble.
Accurate.
You do know that's what it's called, though. When you tame them, you're breaking them.
I know.
Okay, I was just checking.
All right, so Benito takes a rope off the hook and hands it to you and says, "Here you go. It's all yours."
I'll
Who's up
try the
first?
first one.
Okay. Yeah, you're having a hard time even putting the rope around the animal's neck. But
That's okay. I've got this.
Oh jeez.
oh, yeah, you're able to get the lead on, and you can. But he's still pulling real hard. You're not even able to really get him out, do much with him.
See, that's how you put the rope on.
Tim would like to try to tame Horsey.
Okay.
Oh wait! Before you do that, can you inspire yourself and then have you roll the extra d4 on the roll you're for you, or do you have to inspire someone else?
I have to be playing.
Oh yeah, so
Okay.
I would think that the
I have to
playing
be
would
playing, and while they're doing it.
Inspire Ren then,
Or anybody else.
or anybody else.
It
Yeah.
looks like his
Doesn't have to be
animal
red.
hand.
Okay.
Ren has amazing animal handling.
Yeah,
Aw.
Tim. After Ren puts the rope around its neck, you kind of walk up and hold on to it, and then kind of horse pulls away, and you're like, "Oh."
Oh.
Can Tim try again? He likes Horsey. Be my friend.
Yeah, the horse doesn't have it.
I'm gonna walk up to Tim and be like, Tim, now hold on. This is how you do it. And I'm gonna walk up to the horse, nice and slow, and I'm going to whisper to the horse. I'm gonna be the horse whisperer. I'm gonna be like, "Aren't you so beautiful? Aren't you so calm? Oh, you're a good horse."
Horse, I cannot be persuaded by your words. I just realized that I had my mic off.
Yeah, Yin says that to the horse. The horse kind of looks down at him and just kind of puts the rope in his hand. Yeah, and
Horsey.
you're able to lead the horse outside, and as if like the horse is asking you to, you just climb up on its back and start riding it around the yard.
I would like to try the next horse.
Okay.
Tim wants friend.
We're gonna say that it takes you a little while to break in the animal. This so the cat's like takes the rope, kind of puts it over the thing, and just kind of jumps up on the back of the horse and he starts patting it. Let's go!
After watching, Ren's gonna try again with another horse.
Yeah.
Red's like, I will not
Tim-
be showed up. And the next thing you know, you see him fly across the stable being kicked by a horse.
Yeah, Ren, he's like, oh, if the cat can do it, so can I. He grabs the rope off the hook and just throws it at the horse, and the horse just backs up and the rope falls to the ground.
Tim is now determined to get this horse. He is going to try to tame this horse. Tim is determined. What happened?
So Mornu's like, well, I can do this too. So he goes over and pick up the rope that's on the ground, and the horse just kind of pushes him over.
Just kind of moves it out, just out of his reach. It just keeps backing up.
Yeah. Is somebody Locatos, you've been sitting there watching all this. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
So what are you doing there?
I just kind of go up to it and apparently do not succeed a bit.
Wow,
I actually
we have a group of people who really are not good with animals, yet you have 2 animals in your party.
Tim wants to try to tame this horse now.
The horse sees you coming and he just kind of turns around. He doesn't want any part of it.
Tim doesn't even get to try.
Oh, hold on, Callie's making a lot of noise here. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Tim. Let's see if you can wrangle one of these horses. Oh,
This one likes you a lot better than the last one.
so
Tim
this,
has made a friend.
so this time Tim goes over. He sees the food dish and he grabs like a handful of food out of it and he holds it up in front of the horse and he's able to wrap the rope around as he's eating out of his hand.
Food solves every problem.
Magic horse.
The horses are not magical.
That was a twitch of the fingers.
I know. This is why they don't like me. They're magic.
No, he's like, the food must be magical. The food worked for Tim and not me.
Alright, Ren's gonna try for the last time for redemption to try and tame the last horse.
Hey, Linnaeus is back.
He's not.
So watching Tim grab the food out of the dish, you're like, genius! As more...
As you know it.
For some reason, I just imagine him with like this very proper and like sophisticated voice, like ingenious.
Genius!
And he like takes out a hanky to pick up the food to give to the horse. Like, there you go. Befriend me.
and almost as if the horse is bowing to you, it kneels down a little bit and allows you to climb up on it.
It recognizes
Tim is
royalty.
better.
Yeah, we're gonna say that you guys spend the best part of the day, and you're just riding them out. You're successfully able to tame all 4 of them. As you guys are leading the horses back in, the little Lady Marla asks if you guys would want to stay with her for a couple days and play with her horses.
Why, of course, young lady. We'd be honored.
Can Tim play bagpipes?
Oh, she hears.
While on the horse.
The little girl looks at you confused and says, "What's a bagpipe?
Tim will pull out his bagpipes.
Is that something you can smoke with?"
Tim will start playing bagpipes.
The little girl is ecstatic.
You uncultured swine!
How dare you not know about the bagpipes?
Does the party agree to stay for a couple days and spend some time with the family?
Sure.
I will remind Ren that we are looking for a missing person, and there could be a time limit. That does not mean we can't come back. Let's say later on, like 2 days from now.
And I also bring up the point of payment for the horse handling.
The little girl looks at you and she says, "I don't have any money."
This is a little girl. I thought this was the lady of the rain. Okay, never mind.
No, you guys are talking to the little girl right now.
Tim's just gonna play a little jig for the little girl.
She starts dancing around. Yeah, I'm thinking she's somewhere between 6 and 10, somewhere there. She's a real little girl. So, so you guys go and find Benito. And he's in the main.
These names.
That's minor. And he comes out with 4 little baggies of gold.
Okay, we
So do
split
we all
it up.
get 65?
Yeah. Wait, was it 60? Was it 65? Is that what we said?
Yeah, 65 each.
It was 65 or 66. I don't remember what the total was. Was it 66 and then some?
66.6666667.
Bunch repeating.
So yeah, I'd say one person can have 67 and everybody else 66.
Oh, I took 65.
Okay, then somebody else can have.
I've already got it in there. I'm not going to change it. So somebody gets an extra gold piece.
I will take said extra gold.
I just kind of like flip the coin toward him. Like, here you go.
Yeah,
Like,
Yin
one
was.
day when I need magic to save your life, I will save your life.
So about that plushie loot.
I remind him that that we should check up on the other main campaign story quest before we do the loot.
Out of game here for a second. Did you pick up on the fact that he had eyes painted all around his head?
He may or may not be in the Xanathar Guild.
So
Okay.
I'll go up to him. I'll say, it's some interesting decoration you have there.
Oh, that was the guy in the Zoblob shop.
Shopkeeper.
Shopkeeper.
That was a shopkeeper? Okay,
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
you were talking about this
So
guy.
you're walking up to this little girl and you're like, "I want my money." You look funny.
I'm telling you, I'm just like...
Everyone else in the party is like, "That purple sword he's got must be cursed."
Something about the color purple on this guy, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Turning him insane.
Like, I'm trying to keep track of who you're talking about, but it's so difficult.
Okay, so Lady Marla is the little girl that
Okay.
you guys have befriended now.
Okay,
And she's
so-
asked you to come
Especially
back and
Tim.
stay a couple days with her and play with her horsies.
And then
Mercy.
Benito?
Is the guy that works for the family.
Okay, so he's
Bonito.
Bonito bandito.
So he's just kind of like a hired guy. He takes care of the farm and the family's business and that kind of stuff.
Okay, so and then Lady who?
Marla, Marla,
Marla.
and the family name is Anteos. and toes.
What?
Here, I'll put it in chat.
Okay. And Teos.
Deus.
Tails.
Okay.
All right. So I'd say
And then
you guys have some
The
positive.
shopkeeper's name?
Uh,
No one asked.
Oh, okay. So, never mind. Don't worry about it.
yeah. All right. So, what are you guys doing now?
I say we politely decline and then
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Another time. Then I can play my jig whilst riding a horsey.
So she's disappointed, but she says thank you for breaking her horses and says that she's looking forward to spending time with you guys, and Benito offers to give you a ride back to Waterdeep.
Graciously accept.
Why do
so
I get the
nice.
feeling that Tim is just gonna have a secret part of babysitter in him?
We all left and the farm burns down the next day. We're blamed for it. The horses were actually magical. They were like flaming horses. No one ever knew.
Oh,
Demon horses.
all of them were unicorns.
For a good reason.
Mortar's like, I knew it!
So his
You
Arcana
all
check.
laughed at me.
His Arcana check.
I
he
would
said-
like to point out everyone except for Ethereal was a spellcaster when they tamed it.
That's true. But my spells are based off charisma.
I don't have spellcasting yet.
Yeah, the only person that has research and Arcana would be me. And then you, Tim, and Locatos get their magic from lore.
Music.
Yeah, lore and music and otherworldly patrons.
Yep.
Tim, you want to ask Linnaeus if she's gonna sit down and play? So you guys, let's see. You spent most of the day taming the horses. You got there about morning, so I would say you guys again travel through the night. And you get...
Okay, I'm gonna ask the party real fast. I got enough money to get another 10 gold worth of charcoal, which I'm going to probably pick up either 1 or 2 pieces more of in town. Should I? Do we think we need my familiar to be back to an owl, or should we keep Blathers as a spider for now? Thinking of the fact that we're going to be scuba diving and yuckiness.
I would not spend the resources to bring him back. I'd keep it as is.
Yeah, I'd keep him as a spider for right now.
Can you make
Have you had your spider leave me? Because
No, he's still on you. This whole time he's been on you this whole time. Like, I have him, like, hiding on the back of your head, not moving, so you don't even know he's there.
He crawled
You can roll
inside your
perception.
ear.
You can roll perception, see if you notice it.
So can you make him like whatever you want at that point?
While I'm here, he's in the demo plane that's with me at all times. So he's not here in the party. He's just with me at all times.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would say, is there anything that you guys wanted to do downtime wise, or anything while you're in traveling, or?
Linnaeus would like to know when a good time for her to hop in is.
Right now.
Yeah, we're coming back to the city, so.
That's
We
why
could
as
say
I...
that she just had other stuff to do and that she can meet us at the gate when we get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was talking to her earlier, and she was going to say that she got a tip from somebody about her backstory, and she went to investigate. but she can tell you all that when she gets in, if she wants to. So I'd say it was a rather successful couple days of making money. Do you guys feel like you're financially stable enough to finish pursuing the quest now, or would you like to do a couple more side quests, or what do you guys want to do?
The cereal's all set.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy some more charcoal and incense, but
Okay.
I'm good now.
Yeah, I'm good too.
I'm good.
Before we go talk to Mert, do you guys want to take another short break, grab a drink, or you guys ready to keep going?
I would like to take a short break.
Okay.